Welcome back to part number 19 of Mysterious TikToks. What is happening? We're on like 1,000 subs a day. We're now on 8,000. What is going on? But no, honestly, thank you for all the likes, the shares, the commenting, and watching until the end, because I tell you what, the YouTube gods are on our side at the moment, let me tell you. This channel is just on steroids, so I haven't got a clue what's happening. Got a really good video here today. Found a lot of good clips, so sit back, relax, and I really hope you enjoy.
Drone footage was recorded by Christian on May 3rd in Norway. He managed to capture a rapidly moving object on the right side of the screen. The acceleration of the craft is astounding. It seems to go from 0 to several hundred miles per hour within seconds. The lights take off simultaneously, so they may be part of the same craft. Airplanes don't accelerate from a standstill in the sky like this.
I mean, come on, we all know it watching this video. If it was aliens, they wouldn't stick a bunch of lights on the bottom going,
here we are, we're here.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen. You wouldn't get an alien stick his head out of the cockpit and go,
look at us guys, look how fast we're going. Look how amazing we are. Cheers. We're gonna kidnap some people and stick some flipping...
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the rest. But you know what I'm saying.
Oh, he's back. He's not feeling so well. Oh wait, I gotta push start. Oh, I missed all that. Oh my God, Mom! I hope you got it. Oh.
Everything you know is wrong?
Dude, that whole thing.
Whoa,
I thought
what
I was recording, I wasn't. Did you record that? Ah, so disappointing.
Yo, are you guys not seeing this?
No, I was seeing it and I thought I was recording it the
No,
whole time.
are you not
but
seeing-
I wasn't. Steven, I wanna see.
That's crazy, bro. It's right in front of our faces, bro. What the?
Dude, that's like you could almost reach out and touch it, huh? Badass, we got our own television show right here.
To be honest, I agree with this big bull, right? And don't take that out of context. Most things we've been told are a lie, and if you strip all the rubbish from our lives, social media, TV, sport, whatever it may be, all the distractions, everyone would start looking up and asking questions. And I think the only thing that really matters in life is health and family. Those two things. If you got those two things, you're extremely rich. Money doesn't mean nothing. Yeah, there's videos of this same thing everywhere, and this is the clearest one I could find. I'm interested to hear what you think that is. Some people said it was an angel-like being, smoke after some sort of airplane. I don't know. The two lights in the middle look really strange. Let me know what you think down below.
Tô largando a bicho!
Opa, este é direto, gente.
Mas tu vê esta merda, mano! Parece que é uma visão do inferno!
A bright meteor brightened the sky in Spain and Portugal late Saturday. People in the area shared the amazing sight on social media. The celestial body was traveling 100,000 miles an hour. The European Space Agency says it likely burned up over the Atlantic Ocean.
How do they know that? How do they know it was going 100,000 miles an hour? How? I wish I could see something like this. Nothing happens in England. I might see a grey cloud. That's about it. What a cool video that young girl took, because that was an incredible, once in a lifetime, perfect angle, perfect timing sort of video. What an amazing video. It's kind of scary that happens in our atmosphere. Something 10 times the size could just appear and it's over. Loads of people have been sending me these videos all throughout the month of people hearing really strange noises in the sky. So this is the clearest one I could get. So let's give it a watch. After doing some digging, apparently this is called a harp machine. What is a harp machine? What the hell is that? Can someone comment down below what that is?
Guys, this is crazy. Does anybody know what's happening? Do you guys know? Holy, it's like a light show. It's all over the place. This is out of control.
What is that?
This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my gosh.
I can't help you there. I feel like the veil is slowly being lifted. Do you guys not feel that? I said that in a video the other day where I feel like something big is coming. I don't know why. I just feel it in my soul or heart, one of the two, or spirit. I don't know. I know I'm not alone in this. I know other people feel that way. Yeah, just let me know if you feel that unsettling feel in your soul.
Scared. It's not the moon. It's that thing. Do you know what is that? What? Oh, whoa! What is that? Like, actually, what is that? It's in the sky. I know it's not a kite because there's no place around here that can fly kites. Oh my gosh, that looks absolutely terrifying. What is that? Like right in the sky. Bro, what is that? Okay.
Can't help you there, kid. Don't know what that is. A lot of people think it was the top of a skyscraper or a Starlink satellite, but it was changing shape. Like halfway in, it was bending. So that video's got a ton of views. A lot of people are speculating what it is, but yeah, let me know what you think that was. I have no idea.
There it goes. The smoke's billowing. Wow, 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 wow. Oh no, this is unbelievable.
No way.
This is unbelievable. Oh, what are the chances of this? Ladies and gentlemen, we have left off. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen on a plane.
What a view. Perfect weather, perfect view. Wow.
This is insane. This is insane.
I thought I could hear it. Did you hear something?
Surely that was a bit of a safety risk, letting passenger planes fly past a rocket. I can tell you what, this definitely wouldn't happen in England. Everything is health and safety here. You got to wear a crash helmet to get a flipping coffee. They got to give you a health and safety prep before you buy a sandwich. I'm not kidding, it's like that in England. They say, health and safety, be careful. Maybe you might see that on the channel someday. Ben Coulson going to space. Who knows?
They're low. 3 of them.
I mean, I don't see aliens being compliant, you know. The guy in the Apache or whatever going, all right, mate, can you bugger off? You're not supposed to be here. And the alien's just, what's he going to say? He's just going to pick up his radio and go, you know, how can they talk to each other? If that was a UFO, how can they...
The Tic Tac UAP is an elusive new UAP. Witnessed primarily by Navy warships at sea, the Tic Tac is a transmedium phenomenon that can travel seamlessly between air and water. With no visible propulsion system, the Tic Tac has been estimated to be around 40 feet in length. Official Navy sonar records track these UAP rapidly ascending thousands of feet underwater in only seconds. This rapid pressure change would instantly crush any known man-made submarine.
Man, I want to drive one of these things so bad. How cool would that be to just Rent one. Go anywhere. You want to see the Titanic? No worries, mate. We'll go there in 2 seconds. Straight down. You want to go to the moon? Yeah. Could you imagine seeing an object do that with your own 2 eyes? You can't even comprehend that. And especially these fighter jet pilots that have seen these things many times. You'd think you'd have something put in your coffee or something naturally. You wouldn't be able to comprehend it.
Where were you on July 20th, 1969?
I was on the surface of the moon.
Lack of gravity force here.
What kind of proof can you offer us that you were there? What can you say to us?
I'm an honest person, and I tell you I was on the moon. If you choose not to believe me, forget it. The moment that we touched down, there was a moment of a bit of extemporaneous looking at each other, and I patted Neil on the back as if to say, well, we really made it. But then we set about doing the other things that we had to do. Moving on the surface was quite easy. The lower gravity gave the overall impression of a slow motion world.
Maybe 4 easy paces can bring you.
My question is, if it was fake, and I don't know if it was real or not, right? I don't know. But if it was fake, why would they fake it? What would be the reason? Or do you think maybe it's because they actually went there and something went wrong? So the intentions were there. They actually wanted to go to the moon and something went very wrong. You have to let me know what you think. Do you think the moon landing was real or not? And we'll see in the comments, see how many people believe in it or not.
Do you ever use your private jets to go visit your vacation homes, for example?
Yes, I do that.
Okay. Again, getting back to the comment, you said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant by that term then? Just explain, because it's really simple. You said you didn't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. What did you mean?
Well, let me ask you.
That guy gives me the creeps. I don't know what it is, his demeanor or his eyes. But I know a lot of people agree with me on this, that this guy is creepy. Yeah, knowing me, I would probably sleep better in that place because I'm just a weird guy. But you can't beat it, can you? You know, when you get into bed on a Friday night, it's cold and it just starts raining super heavy and there's a storm outside and the water's hitting the window. That is just the best. That is probably the best thing. That's what I love about England. It rains all the time. Getting into bed on a Friday night and a storm starts. Lovely. I'm telling you, the Tic Tacs are real and they're taking over. I would love to see what the inside of one actually looks like. Do you think they have a steering wheel or a joystick? Imagine that, you get abducted by aliens.
And it's just an alien sat there with a joystick doing that.
Man, I'm cutting that out. That did not look good, did it? Ah, you know what, I'll keep it in there. What is that? They look like planets. Yeah, that one has puzzled me. I have no clue what those things were. I did think originally that they were other planes waiting to land. I don't know, it just didn't look right. And maybe I thought it was the top of towers, but then again, the angles and you couldn't see any beams or anything. So, Yeah, I'm going to need your help with this one. Comment down below what you thought those were.
The Soviet Union has 69 years of classified events that we'll never know of. For real, that's actually how long they lasted for. But the discovery of the Tsul princess is one of the few deep dark secrets that managed to see the light of day. Back in 1969, nice, near the village of Tusulski in the Russian tundra of Siberia, a team of coal miners were busy digging deep into the ground. They were about 70 meters, which is 21 stories straight down, when the miners hit a wall that felt looser than the rest, like it was hollow on the inside. They struck it real hard and the rubble came crumbling down, uncovering a hidden tunnel that they definitely did not dig themselves. A few of them go inside this tunnel to see what's in there, and before long they come across something that none of them expected to find. A closed coffin, like 70 meters deep underground in a coal mine hidden inside a previously unknown tunnel system. This was something big. They dust it off and realize this ain't no regular coffin, but an ornately decorated white marble sarcophagus about 8 feet in length. Whatever this was, it was special, and the higher-ups would be paying big bucks for it. The miners tell their plant managers, who take a look and instantly call in the military for full extraction. But they all realized once the Soviet army comes in, they're probably never going to see this coffin ever again. Hoping to get something out of this monumental discovery, they managed to pry open the lid to find the body of a perfectly preserved woman inside, wearing a slightly see-through dress. She appeared to be about 30 years old, but the most interesting thing about her was that she was fully submerged in a pink liquid that filled the entire coffin. Her eyes were also wide open and was so well preserved that she almost looked like she was still alive. The army gets there and they try to lift the sarcophagus out of the mine shaft, but it's way too heavy to move. So, thinking nothing of it, they drained the liquid from the coffin to lighten the load, too quickly to realize just how grave this mistake was. As soon as the pink liquid emptied from around the woman, she instantly started to decay and turn black. Turns out, whatever this liquid was, it seemed to be preserving her to near perfection. They airlifted out of there and bring the coffin to a research lab where the scientists could not for the life of them identify what the pink liquid could have been. And when they dated the corpse to see how old the woman was, no one could believe what age they got. Immediately after this, the mine was shut down. The miners all let go, letting the military take over the facility in the 70s. The village of Tusulski nearby all hear about this find and the army takeover, and everyone's talking about it. With many residents from the town very clearly recall hearing about it at school and all over the news at the time. For all they knew, this wasn't a myth. It actually happened. When the KGB starts investigating the matter, all of a sudden the news stations stop talking about it, and follow-up reports come out saying that it was all false information. And just like that, the entire discovery is painted as a hoax.
The interesting part as well is that they've made many films about this so-called myth. The military was involved, the press were involved. Yeah, very strange. But why didn't anyone get a cup and scoop up some of that pink liquid? They obviously didn't know about eBay, because the first thing I would think, if I was there, I'd get a cup, scoop it, shove it in my pocket and think, you know what? I'm selling this on eBay, because that's what I would do. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, I wonder where that coffin is now. Man, those things are terrifying. How quickly they can just change course as well. If the government can control weather, and if they find a way to just spawn these things in, yeah, we're done.
Dude. Okay, guys, I want a picture with all our kids.
I don't know, they're a bit too high up to be drones, but does anyone else do this? Does anyone else just sit down at night time and just watch the stars, hoping they're going to see something? That's what I always do. What is out there? Or is something looking down at us as I'm looking up? It's just so mysterious. We live in this big blue ball in the middle of nothingness. Trip the alarms. What is that? Hop the fence.
hecho, cacha. Como que cambia de forma la emoción. Sí, cambia de forma. Vuelve a entrar.
Whatever this thing is, it can be clearly seen tripping the alarm system, and just after that, we can see it sort of jumping over the fence. This is when all of a sudden this thing seems to transform into what appears to be a humanoid figure.
So you're telling me this thing can change shape, but it can't hop a fence? If I came back as a humanoid and they said, by the way, mate, you're a humanoid, but you can't hop that fence, you got to climb it, I would be fuming, wouldn't you? You're telling me this thing's a shape-shifting dust monster, but it has to hop the fence? Yeah. Yeah. Not buying that one, but anyway, comment what you think anyway.
Noted that each such mini cavity goes far into the depths where even the lights from the flashlights do not reach the bottom. This led him to believe that this structure had a technological purpose. He noted that the mysterious cavities inside the Egyptian pyramids, which he visited numerous times, were also not intended for the movement of people and served some kind of technological purpose, just like the Kora Hora shaft. The sophisticated shafts we find in Egypt also lead deep underground, and they often lead to chambers with unknown purposes. No one knows what they were used for, but they're clearly not meant to be traversed by humans, as there are no ladders, stairs, or any other method to climb inside them. There are no burn marks on the walls from torchlights, meaning there wasn't any visibility inside, and there aren't any hieroglyphs, artifacts, or anything else that can indicate human presence or a cultural and religious purpose. It seemed the intent of these systems was purely practical, yet unknown to us. Vadim Chernobrov could only speculate, saying it could have been some kind of plant, a part of an advanced ancient factory or some kind of resonator. He said it could be a device for seismological research or even an ancient energy generator. Other researchers brought different theories, believing this was the underground part of a long-lost pyramid that once stood on the surface of the mountain, which is now long gone. Climbers who went inside believed the place served some sort of ventilation purpose, as they noted that there was a constant flow of air circulating and coming from beneath. Despite all the different theories, everyone who climbed inside the cave agreed that this structure, whatever it was certainly artificially created. But if this really was part of an advanced underground complex built by a prehistoric civilization, how is it possible that no one had ever heard anything about such civilization in the region?
Yeah, I'm buying the theory that it was a power plant and how they had the knowledge to build that. And those shafts are something that I do not understand. Why they built them. They weren't used for human traversal. They had obviously had a purpose, but could you imagine if the same people that built those things were still around and if they built more? And I wonder if they did build any more and if there's anything else out there. I don't know. I could sit here with you guys and watch stuff on the pyramids all night long. I really could. But we've come to the end of today's video. A lot of you commented saying that I should probably get some sleep. Yeah, my sleep routine's been completely RIP Ben Colson's sleep routine since doing this channel. But you know what? Opportunity of a lifetime, this channel, and I love it. I just love doing these videos. I really do. And I'd be doing them if they didn't get any views. I'd still be doing them. That's the truth. I love watching these and knowing that you're on the other side of this camera watching it. It's just so good. And the comments, you guys, are amazing. I sit there and I just read through them all and it just brings me a huge smile on my face. So yeah, it means the world to me. It really does. And I cannot believe we're almost at 10,000 subscribers. I mean, we just hit 8,000 as the time of recording. So I'm just extremely grateful for you all. May God bless all of you. And for your families. I hope the best for all of you. And yeah, man, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. I know I don't look it. I got a kind of when my wife met me, she thought I was a flippin' serial killer because I give off that vibe apparently. You know, I often get referred to Dexter Morgan. I don't know if you guys see that, but apparently I do. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support, everything. I just really appreciate it. And I'm going to say it at the end of every video. I don't care. So I hope you had an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing tomorrow. And I'll see you tomorrow. See you then.